How do you relaunch a product onto Amazon? In this video, I'm going to show you. Now, if you like this kind of information where I'm helping you build your business on Amazon here in Australia, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That way I will know that you want more information just like this. Also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I post brand new money-making information just like this each and every day. And if you've got any questions or comments, comment below and I'll answer it personally for you. With that being said, let's get into it. How do you relaunch a product? So, preface for this, okay? So, the way that Amazon works is it works in, for this purpose, it works in 7-day increments, okay? And on Amazon, let's suppose you've run out of stock and that's why you're thinking of relaunching your product, okay? So that's kind of gives us a framework for that. It doesn't have to be that, but that's a simple one that most people can get their heads around. So you run out of stock and now you're thinking, do I need to relaunch my product? Well, the answer to that is it depends. And what the fuck does it depend on? It depends on how long you've been out of stock and unable to sell for. So if you have been out of stock for less than 14 days, that's that 7-day cycle. If you've been out of stock for less than 14 days, then usually all you need to do is just put your stock back in your store and turn on the advertising, if you had any, that you had running before. And usually that's enough, okay? That 14 days, less than 14 days, Amazon seems to remember what was going on and you tend to get back into roughly the same spot that you were in, okay? Pretty easy. Things get more complicated if it's over 14 days. So if it's over 14 days, then you have to basically start again. So Amazon has, in its infinite wisdom, forgotten your product. And so you have to relaunch it completely, or really launch it onto Amazon. It's not really a relaunch, it's actually a launch onto Amazon. That was a big sigh. Yeah, so how do you do that? Well, the two best launch strategies for Amazon are Ppc and placement campaigns. They're the two most effective launch strategies for Amazon. So let's just quickly show you what the hell they are. So search, well, this is search at the top. All these what say sponsored, they're all search, okay? So you run those through a Amazon advertising campaign targeting keywords, search terms, okay? And I've covered all of that in the thing. So there's that. But then there's also, you also want to be running a placement campaign where instead of targeting keywords, you target products, product placements, which is all of these. And this works really, really well as well. And for a launch on Amazon, I have personally found you want to run both of them. Now, you can do other things as well. If you've got an email list, if you've got Facebook advertising, things like that, everything helps, okay? But at the bare minimum, this is how you would relaunch or indeed launch onto Amazon. And then the only other thing I would add to that in terms of a relaunch is I always think it's a good idea to revisit your product. Like if it's been, like if you've been out of stock for a while and you haven't reordered, then I feel like it's a good idea to critically analyze the product itself. Does your product still have an advantage in the marketplace? Does your product still, should you still go after the same search terms that you were going after? Has the competitive landscape changed in such a way that you need to rethink about your product, whether that's making some changes to it or something like that? I think that's an important thing you've got to kind of go through as well. You need to look at Amazon holistically and say, okay, well, given what's been going on whilst I've been out of stock, and if it's only been a couple of weeks, then, you know, cool. But this is important, I feel, to do that regardless of, on an ongoing basis, every 6 months or a year. Good idea just to look at your products again. Treat them like stocks. Should you be investing your money in that product? Is there a better product you could invest in that would give you a higher ROI? Okay, I think that's important to do, just so that you don't kind of rest on your laurels and you're constantly thinking about the best way of maximizing the profits in your business. That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of professional e-commerce entrepreneurs right here in Australia. 2,500 members and growing. We're the fastest growing community of online entrepreneurs here in Australia, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. If you'd like to find out more about what we're doing, get yourself off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. Link for that is in the description. Till next time, bye.